What do you mean?
Nothing.
Like, that's what I meant.
Okay, I'm streaming. History. I'm just gonna go home watching that video from the start together.
I can't even watch it through your freaking thing because it's delayed.
It's okay though. I'm gonna watch a new video so we can watch it together.
I'm gonna put my AirPod in.
Okay.
The only problem with this is I can hear it from you, and I can hear it from the stream.
Don't worry, I'll turn it down. I'll turn it down.
Okay.
See no blood on these. Okay, watch this one.
In India, see them in action firsthand. So today, I went to Connaught Place and catfished a few out. First off,
Never seen,
how these scammers work is that they approach you with some generic opening line.
What?
Have you ever seen Catfish the program?
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I was just gonna go and have some tea.
So fucked up.
You wanna watch that?
Oh,
If you want, I like it. Have you seen the film?
No, I haven't seen the film. I don't really like watching that.
Well, you don't watch it then. If you don't
Yeah,
want to watch
I
it,
really don't like watching that kind of shit.
then we won't watch it then.
I'm just saying.
No, there's no point watching it if you don't want to watch it. We'll just watch this at your partner will go on.
Hold on, watch this is super taking down scammers. Let's watch this. Okay.
But because it's difficult for me to get right from when I started creating YouTube videos, I've always wondered what scam call centres looked like. But because it's difficult for me to get to Delhi, I've done the next best thing. I've got someone in Delhi to help me out. And that someone is Carl Rock. He's another YouTuber, and there'll be a good bit more about his channel later in this video. So between us, we've managed to expose yet another call centre. This one is called Renewed Technology of the Rohini district of New Delhi. And this video is going to describe how we managed to take this call centre completely out of action.
Critical alert from Microsoft.
Like a lot of other scam call centres, Renewed Technology pays a third party to divert a phone number to their call centre at certain times of the day whenever they have people ready to man the phones. These are two examples of the pop-ups which were used by this call centre. There's a UK and a US version of it. And of course this sort of pop-up deliberately freezes your PC and is an audible warning to try and attract phone calls. And it doesn't matter who phones the number, they will get young or old in any profession, including nurses.
Thank you for calling support. This side Mac, how may I help you?
Yes, my computer is using, it's said someone signed onto my computer, and it's a suspicious activity, and I could get an infection from it.
I'm really sorry to hear that, ma'am. Can I ask you what exactly you was doing when you got that kind of a message or an alert, ma'am?
All I did was put in the American Heart Association. All I did was typed in AmericanHeartAssociation.org to print I'm a nurse and I took a CPR class.
These fake virus adverts typically reside on websites which are quite close to the real thing, but may be misspelled by a couple of letters. And now that he has the call, this scammer will attempt to get money out of his victim. When I phoned Renewed Technology, just like the nurse before me, they tried to convince me that it was a real virus and that I needed to pay something for new security. So most people who do fall for this sort of scam aren't even aware that they're a victim. I fast forwarded through the scam to the point where Steve Smith, whose real name is Mohammed Aftab, is trying to get me to pay for this software.
Our services and feel comfortable about it, sir. You can upgrade it at any point of time, sir.
He's typed in renownedcomputer.com. There's a link in the description, but I suspect this site won't be around for very much longer.
Always upgrade the security anytime, and we will be purchasing the security in front of you. Whatever we will be going to do, sir, will be done in front of you only, sir.
My keylogger shows clearly that his password is anshu@00. This is not an insignificant password.
And I need to tell you, sir, just need to let you know about it. In today's time, never use your any device without a security, sir. You can see what we are putting is an advanced identity protector, sir.
Let's ignore his waffle here for a second and look carefully at the delivery address. The name is clearly Himanshu Nigam.
It will again come back without putting the security, sir.
As it turns out, Himanshu Nigam is the managing director of this company. The real name is Renewed Technologies, not Renowned Computer.
Write it down, my details on a piece. It's a Visa card or a MasterCard which you'll use for the payment, sir.
Whilst I'm keeping him busy pretending to pay him, I'm actually making a reverse connection to his PC and downloading some of his files. Some of the documents reveal that they have several different aliases. Renowned Computers is one, WebInfotech LLC is another, and some of their older checks showed that they used the name Tech Philosophers LLC. But most revealing of all was a password protected spreadsheet. In this spreadsheet, I had the full details of all of their victims and just how much money Renewed Technologies had made in the last 3 months. Nearly $90,000. There were other tabs in this spreadsheet which clearly showed that they pretended to be QuickBook tech support and also aimed their pop-ups at UK people. But I still wanted to find out more about who these scammers were. I had the names of the managing directors, but who were the people manning the phones? This is why it's always useful whenever a scammer logs on to their personal Facebook page. Here we have Mohammed Aftab looking at a Facebook page called Call Centers Forum. These forum pages advertise legitimate business but also scams. When Aftab goes back to his personal page, I can see exactly who it is that's logged in. And from that Facebook page, it's possible to get a better look at the person who tried to scam me. This is what he looks like.
That's crazy.
And I was also able to find out the names of all of the other scammers. Praveen, Chandler, Sonny, Manish, Shivan, Peter and Sahil. This spreadsheet shows that they're taking gift cards as payments as well. eBay, GameStop, Gateway, Xbox, Target amongst others. But I wanted to find out exactly where this call centre was. When I looked at Zubacorp for Renewed Technology Private, it gave one address. But yet, when I looked at Google Maps for Reowned Computer, it gave a completely different address. Close by, but still I didn't know exactly where this was. So this is where I needed a bit of help from my friend Carl Rock. Carl is originally from New Zealand, but he now lives in Delhi, and he produces lots of videos on what it's like to live in India. Some of those videos include all about scammers and travel safety, but he also has a much more realistic view of the rest of India. I would really encourage you to have a look and subscribe to Carl's channel. Carl's channel will tell you about the real India and how much Indians actually hate the people who are running scams.
We'll watch some of his
Please take a
videos
look.
after this.
So thanks to Carl and another one of my subscribers, I managed to get a number of pictures of this call centre. It sat above a solicitor's office in Rohini in Delhi. The agents only operated at night time because that was the US daytime. There was no obvious signage that this was indeed Renewed Technologies Private Limited, so Carl's wife asked the solicitors downstairs whether there was a call centre above them. She confirmed this, and I've linked to Carl's version of the video down below. He wasn't able to see into the offices because, as you can see, there's some blackout curtains. There was usually a window open and they seemed to be using it as an ashtray. The agents would use a door at the side of the premises whenever the US shift started. So I spent the next few days and weeks working out exactly how the scam centre operated. I observed how they bought pop-ups from various vendors. I saw them make outbound calls pretending to be Yahoo and Apple. I even watched them create one of their outbound robocalls. And if you're a patron of mine, you can see a much more detailed version of this video in your feed. So over those days, I created a one-page version of how that organisation fitted together, and this is what it looks like. We have a company called Renewed Technology in Delhi, which is owned by Himanshu Nigam, who's also the director of Dexter's Communication. We'll process the cheque payments through webinfotechllc.com. This is a company which is owned by Mahir Shah in the USA. The various call centre agents will use a number of company aliases to collect these payments, either Webinfotech, Webmasters or Tech Philosophers. Having multiple sites allows them to continue their business even if one gets shut down. All very clever. So now that I knew how the whole organisation worked, it was time to dismantle them, and I started with their phone numbers. What you're looking at here is the scammer managing their phone service. It's provided by a legitimate company called therealpbx.com, and they supply the US phone numbers which these scammers in India use. However, what I'm just about to do is flood those phone numbers. The call blasting software is supplied by scammerblaster.com, and as the name suggests, it's a very effective way of taking a phone number out of service. I've left a link to this in the description below. So I picked all of the numbers, and over the next few days I consistently blasted these numbers with various floods. And you're probably wondering what it's like to be at the receiving end of one of these call floods. Well, have a look at this.
Thank you very much for क्या हो रहा है कस्टमर सर्विस वाले में लग गया कंटिन्यूअसली 4 हो जाए 4-5 को नहीं की सकते कस्टमर सर्विस में
And don't forget that every one of these calls is not only costing these scammers some money, but it's tying up the phone lines so that real victims can't even get through. Win-win. I also did the right thing and reported these numbers to therealpbx.com, where they had most of their US phone numbers, and ringcentral.com, where they had some UK versions. When the call flooding started, Renewed Technologies didn't know exactly what to do, so they got in touch with their VoIP provider, and I could see them having an online conversation with one of the agents. For some reason, our scammer just doesn't know how to explain that he's getting bombarded by these calls. Our scammer tries to explain that there's lots of these prank calls, and the helpful agent suggests that perhaps the phone number was submitted to the wrong campaign. The scammer explains that they're not customers or even people, but they're actually songs playing. And the big advantage with scam blasting is that they're random numbers every single phone call, so there's no way that they can just ban a single number. That won't stop it. The ever helpful agent suggests that a way around this is to get the customer to press a button. So this will reduce the number of calls reaching agents, but they will still be charged for every single call. But they still can't quite work out why they're getting all these calls. Everything was okay until that day, and the agent again suggests that someone is trying to hamper their business. They say they haven't shared these numbers with anyone, so they're still confused as to why they're getting the calls. Finally, they suggest that they need to replace the 2 numbers that they've been given. So, to my absolute delight, they ordered 2 new phone numbers. And guess what my next move was?
Wow.
But call flooding was only part of the way to bring down this call centre. I noticed that they also used Authorized.net for their payments. And the payments were substantial, over $500,000 in the space of nearly 3 years. So I wrote to Authorized.net and provided them some audio and video of the scams in action. But I couldn't rely on this alone. Most victims of this scam won't even know that they're a victim, so I decided to write to every one of the people that I'd found on their customer list. In the email, I pointed out to each victim that it was a scam and how they should go about getting their money back. They should approach their bank or credit card company and ask for a refund. I also confronted the owners of Renewed Technology and Web Infotech LLC.
Can you refund them? Without?
Yeah.
Okay.
Como
Have
yo
you
no
started
pregunté
doing
con
that?
hambre, te dije, por eso no te
We
pedí
started
que me
making,
vayas
like
a
I
comer.
said, we started making the calls.
Yo
If
te
they ask
quiero
for a
mucho.
refund, we will.
No. Not if they ask for it. If you've taken money off them under fraudulent circumstances, you don't need to have the excuse that they didn't ask for their money back. You should be just giving it back.
No. We are not giving it back because if they want the support to continue, we are supporting them.
Ridiculous. They were scammed into getting services from your company. You should return this.
I told you my side of the story. You are free to do whatever you
Right,
want.
so you actually want to keep their money, yeah?
If they will ask us for a refund, we will refund them.
Okay, that's fine. You stick with that then, and we'll see what happens. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
And next I go after Himanshu. I confront him with all of the evidence before he finally admits what he's going to do next.
Okay, so Ronnie would like to tell you, I've already shut it down, everything is shut it down, and what else you want to know?
Well, I would like to know, are you really going to shut down, or do we have to keep flooding those numbers? The blaster. Does it need to keep going?
No, I only do the general work.
So you're going to stop scamming, are you?
Not do anything wrong.
You're not doing anything wrong. Okay.
Yeah.
So all of the people that you've taken money from via your various company names, Renowned Computers and Web Infotech and Tech Philosophers, you're going to shut all that operation down, yeah?
Yes.
You're going to.
Okay.
Are you really going to shut them down?
Yes.
Well, okay. So when does that happen?
Already wrapped up everything. If you got this much information, then you must have aware about that we started calling to our customers who are not happy, and we have already told the customers that we are going to refund the money and all everything.
And of course, I didn't believe one word he said to me, but what was clear was that he was really going to shut down the operation. I observed as I started to delete all of the files, not only on the local PCs, but on the servers that they used to store important information. So with a bit of perseverance, we've finally managed to get one call centre shut down, if only temporarily. Lastly, if you enjoy watching videos about getting one over on scammers, please consider becoming a patron of mine. You'll get early access to videos, or, like in this case, access to a more detailed video which gives more information on this call centre. The link is on screen now, patreon.com/JimBrowning, and also I'm on Twitter @Jim.
we're about to arrive at the worst tourist trap I've ever encountered in India. And according to reviews, I'm not alone. They have just 1.5 stars on TripAdvisor and a ton of negative reviews. Now what they're doing, they have an incredibly overpriced souvenir store. In their restaurant, they're charging more than a 5-star hotel. And according to reviews, they're always trying to overcharge customers. And one woman from New Zealand, she lost 27,000 rupees while shopping there. So let's go expose these guys, let's see what they're doing, and I'll show you how to avoid such bad places while you're here in incredible India.
Look.
Amazing. So much stuff in here. How much are these?
1,820
1,820 rupees.
rupees.
Good price, eh?
Good price.
Seems good.
Yeah.
What about something like this?
Yes. 3,220.
3,220. 1,650 for
Yes.
plain.
Yes. This one. Chest set. Magnetic chest.
Magnetic chest set. Oh, I see.
Magnetic.
So it sticks on, so it's not
Yes.
gonna. This one, I want the small one actually.
Small one, yes, okay. Small one you like. Only 1,000.
Yeah, but look, it doesn't,
Yeah, yes.
it doesn't close properly.
No. This one also.
And it's 3,120
Yes.
rupees.
And magnetic chest original.
I think this one is faulty, man.
No. Sometime loose and sometime here.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
4,950.
Okay.
Discount price.
Okay.
You choose first.
I like the small one. How much is this then?
Small one, 3,120, 3,000.
Best price. Because I've seen this on the streets for much cheaper. I've seen this being sold on the street for
No.
500 rupees only.
No.
Even less than that, 200, 300 rupees.
No.
this one.
Magnetic, sir,
Okay, but what's the best price?
3,000.
Oh, 3,000 still.
Only for you, my first customer.
No, I'll give you 500 rupees.
No, sorry, it's joking.
No, because I can get it in Jaipur for that price.
No. Special price for you, sir.
Yeah. At least 75%.
Okay, 2,500 last.
2,000, no. It's too much, man.
Last one.
It's still too much, bro.
How much you last?
500.
No. 500 no.
No?
500, 1,000, 1,500 no. 2,500 last price.
Okay.
Only for you. Magnetic.
I know it's magnetic, but that doesn't mean much.
Okay, give me 500, you say.
Yeah.
Here, okay.
Take.
No, this one no.
Oh.
You say 500.
Yeah.
Okay. Sell, you sell.
Okay.
Give me.
Yeah.
Bye.
I'll come back after Jaipur.
Yeah, okay.
I'll go Jaipur, take it.
Come, Jaipur
I'll
here.
bring it back to you.
500 many things, 1,000 pieces. Come here.
Okay. I'll bring you one.
What a fucking rat.
Not similar.
Yeah,
Yeah, local village. Not Jaipur.
Okay.
Handicraft. From local village.
Okay. I'll bring you one and I'll sell it to you. I'll give you a discount. 400.
How much that is in like?
No, I'll give you a
You're
discount.
joking.
Take it. And
It's
these
like 12
boxes,
bucks.
real marble. eh?
What he wants to buy it for is 1,200. 12 bucks.
Yeah,
The
feels
guy
like
wants to
real
sell it
marble.
to him for like
Heavy.
80.
What's the best price you can do on this? 2,480.
Small shit
See,
thing.
these ones I've seen for much cheaper in Jaipur.
2,000.
2,000 is the best price on
Best
these.
price.
Really?
Really stone.
6,500 for this bowl. So 1,400 for the silk paintings.
Some
Okay.
silk, some paper paintings. 720. Yeah, for you, discount price.
Okay, I understand.
First,
Yeah.
your size.
It's a nice shirt. Very nice.
No chest.
No, it's too expensive.
Sorry, you joking. My first price 3,180.
No.
How much you last?
500, no?
Not 500. 1,000.
Okay, 700.
No.
750.
Sorry. 1,500 no. 2,000 no. 2,500.
Oh, only.
Last price only.
ठीक है. Okay.
One price for you.
Okay, I'm gonna have some food then.
Yeah, okay, no problem.
Thank you. Alright, I'm with Manisha. We're at the restaurant for lunch, and the price that we're paying on these things, it should be Taj Hotel level quality. 80 rupees for a masala chai, 80 rupees for a coffee, 220 rupees for a garlic naan. A naan at the Taj Hotel, a 5-star hotel, costs 100 rupees. The tea here should be half that. It should be 30 to 40 rupees only. And we've also ordered French fries, which are 240 rupees, and paneer tikka masala, which is 450 rupees for a little roadside restaurant like this with dirty plates. And we just heard the owner telling his staff that he's brought fake hand sanitizer because the real stuff has gone up so much due to coronavirus. And they just offered us that, to use that fake hand sanitizer. They're speaking in Hindi and Rajasthani, so Manisha's here pretending she's a foreigner and translating everything the boss is saying. This is going to be a good tea, man. Alright, let's see if this 80 rupee tea is the real deal. This would be 20 rupees on the street or 40 rupees in any other restaurant. Now there's a little spot on her spoon. It's a green spot. Yeah, it's just normal tea, nothing special about it. They haven't put a big dollop of cream or anything in it like they should for that price. I had a 10 rupee tea yesterday in Agra, in Old Agra, and it was incredible. So creamy, so smooth, no bitter flavor to the tea. Yeah, it beats this 80 rupee tea any day. So this is what we usually do. We clean our utensils and we clean our plate in a restaurant like this. And you can kind of see the blackness that comes up on the serviette when they're dirty. Alright, food's here. I've got my paneer tikka and 4 pieces of garlic naan, 220 rupees. Let's see how it is. The cheese is all burned, you can already see that. Try the naan first. I guess tasty, but it's not 220 rupee naan, put it that way. And paneer tikka is average. It's more like cheese and tomato sauce and a little bit of spice and a ton of sugar. It's sweet.
Do you like curry?
It's not 450 rupee paneer tikka. And Manisha's 80 rupee coffee has the taste of tea in it because they've probably made the coffee in the same pan that they made the tea. Not what you expect for 80 rupees. The French fries are here, 240 rupees for this little plate. They're hard. They haven't cooked them through properly. They just dunked in a deep fryer and brought it back up. It's not soft in the middle. It's like chewing on a half-cooked potato. Alright, so I'm down while eating all this food because it's going to be one of the most expensive meals I've ever had in India, probably. Manu, I just want to get a chocolate. How much is this one?
120.
120. But on the back, look, the MRP is different, no?
No difference.
No, look, here it says 30 rupees. I'll give you 30 rupees. What? But you're not allowed to do this. You're not allowed to rub out the MRP.
No.
This is a law in India, no? And how much is Mentos?
80 rupees.
80?
Yeah.
Oh, it's 20 rupees outside.
So this hotel Gunboard is a total tourist trap. Complete waste of money. Only stop there, go in and use their toilets. The toilets are clean, okay? That is the only benefit of that place. Do not use it for anything else. But when you walk in, they're gonna try to sell you all this overpriced crud. And now I'm just gonna show you, we're literally next door at a dhaba. You know, it's not as fancy, but they're not gonna charge over the maximum retail price, which you're not allowed to do in India. And let's get their opinion on this hotel Gunboard. Let's find out what they think about this place. Then I'll give you some tips on how to avoid places like this, alright?
I paused it, what?
Would you ever visit
India? No, not really. Well, maybe. Not. I don't really have.
So let's see how much a bottle of drink is here.
Doesn't look
nice. 40 rupees. They didn't even sell this size over there. For half this, it was 120 rupees for just 300 mils. Here it's just 40 rupees. These guys are not charging over the maximum retail price and they're not screwing you. इसका होटल बहुत महंगा है ना?
बहुत महंगा है.
सबसे महंगा वाला दुकान ना?
वहाँ से कुछ फोनर यहाँ आते हैं हमारे पास खाना खाने के लिए.
Yeah.
वही रेट जो अपनी यहाँ रेट लगाते हैं
60 रुपए की दाल बेचते हैं।
वाओ।
और शाही पनीर बेचते हैं 120 रुपए का, जो वहाँ सबसे महंगा मिलता है।
Gee, so you guys can stop at these roadside dalbas, okay? And you can get food for so much cheaper, and it's going to be much, much more tastier. The chefs in there, the food was just terrible quality, right? You don't want to be paying 5-star prices for bad food. So me and Manisha, she's over here, we always stop at dalbas and eat in local dalbas. But these are normal Indian folks, you know what I mean? And I'll tell you why your tour guide's going to take you to this place. Simply because they earn a commission. Between 20 to 40% they're getting from your meals and from everything you buy in that shop. That's why the prices are so expensive, nah? You got to share some commission with your tour guide. So if your tour guide's taking you there, you know he is a rubbish tour guide. There were so many buses stopping in there. Only use it for the toilet. Do not buy anything in there. So the drivers take commission, hey na?
हाँ, कमीशन।
हाँ, कितने?
ये तो पता नहीं, और कमीशन लेते हैं उनसे। हम लोग कमीशन नहीं देते, हम लोग अपना जो रेट है वही रेट लगाते हैं। इंडियन जो रेट है, जेन्युइन रेट है, वही लगाते हैं।
And if you've just got a driver will stop there because they have a lunchroom. They will feed the driver. The driver gets a really, really good feed. So you can stop there with your driver. He goes into the lunchroom, has his feed. You just use the bathroom, and then you guys get out of there. Just use them for that facility. The drivers know where to stop to have their lunch for free, okay? Now, if you do end up at one of these places, always bargain, okay? Bargain as hard as you can to get the price down. Always check that your bill always check that your bill adds up at the end, okay? And make sure they give you the right change. These are very, very important things. And people have been caught out at this place and have been scammed and ripped off at this place. Alright, now I can't exactly recommend that you eat here. It is probably not clean enough for my foreign friends. It's fine for me, I'm used to this. But you will find other dabbas. You will find other roadside restaurants. So find one that's clean enough for you. Find one that's not going to screw you, alright? And you're going to get this nice hospitality. Like, how nice are these people here? You know, helping me out with the video and telling me what all's happening. They know the tricks, and these are just genuine, honest Indian people. And that's what I wanted to show you. The two sides of India, nah? Now guys, if you want to support the work that I do, hit that join button. Jai Hind!
Okay, you want to watch something catfishing, we'll watch this one at the same time.
I'm on my way now. This call center is located in Tagore Market in Kirti Nagar in New Delhi. And it's in the basement of a jewelry store, of all places. Namaste dosto. There are literally people here in India whose job it is to hire scammers. And I found one scammer girl. So she's hiring for a tech support scam, and they take their payments, and guess what? Gift cards. So we are going to catfish her. We're going to call her right now. We're going to find out from her the location of the scam call center, and we're going to go there. We're going to check it out, and then we're going to try and get it shut down. Ram Ram Madam Ji, Rohan Olta this side.
Yes.
मुझे कॉल सेंटर में नौकरी चाहिए ना?
किसमें?
कॉल सेंटर में.
कॉल सेंटर में आपकी क्या क्वालिफिकेशंस हैं?
So I've been working in Kolkata Sector 5 for the past.
Look, in which location you are searching?
Delhi.
In which profile?
We were doing like Canadian Revenue Department, and I think it was BSP. It's an ISP, and Microsoft Tech Support.
Microsoft.
Yeah, I can tell you the script if you want. I have my script. It's still in my head.
No, that's not required. I mean, on this type of calls, like Amazon, iOS, this type of calls.
They were pop-up calls, and I took payment in gift card, credit card, and check.
Great. You have attended the pop-up calls, and you have also taken the payment from gift card gateway, right?
Yeah. Gift card gateway.
What are your preferable locations in Delhi?
I live in Rohini.
Okay.
Like northwest Delhi.
Just hold on. Hello?
Hello.
What's your last on salary?
Last salary, and it was 25,000. Yeah, I was doing pretty good because my English is great. Because, yeah, I'm an Anglo-Indian actually.
You are Anglo-Indian.
Yeah. तो मेरी हिंदी like ठीक ठाक है ना, लेकिन मेरी अंग्रेजी बहुत शानदार है.
So are you
Hello?
comfortable with this Kirti Nagar location?
कीर्ति नगर ठीक है.
So are you able to go for an interview by today?
Not today. Tomorrow I can go though. And
In
which-
evening it's like 6 to 9.
6 to 9 for the interview. And I just want to know which scripts or processes will I be working?
They will be providing with the pop-up missed calls.
Pop-up which? Amazon?
Hello?
Hello.
Yes?
Yeah, which pop-up calls will I be working?
The calls will be Windows calls.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is tech support. Fine. That's fine.
Yes. So is it possible for you to go for an interview by today evening?
Okay, I'll go tonight only.
Okay, so no worries. I will share you the address of the company shortly.
ठीक है.
Okay?
ठीक है. And I just have one more question. So I don't have a problem doing these gift card scripts, okay? But I want to know that I'll be safe in the call center because I don't want to get caught. Nah, you understand?
Not getting what you are saying.
So
Hello?
hello again.
Yes. It's illegal. No worries. Don't
Yeah.
worry about that.
I know, but like we'll be safe, nah, from the police.
Yes.
Because that's my worry. Because in Kolkata, the police were always coming to our place, and that's why I left and came to Delhi. Actually.
Don't worry about that. Yes.
Okay, but it's illegal, nah.
Yes.
Okay, ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. I'll go tonight.
Okay, I'm sharing you the address. Okay.
Okay, and what is your good name?
Priyanka.
Priyanka. Okay, thank you, Priyanka. Okay, now that was too easy, and now she is WhatsApping me. She's gonna send me the address in a second, and I had a whole script ready to go through. I was gonna do like all those words that scammers use, like alright, and what else? Let me go ahead and fix the system for you, and each and every one of these errors, they must be fixed. Like just that kind of stuff, and just troll her a bit, but we didn't get there. It's too easy. As soon as she heard that I could do pop-up calls and Windows Tech calls and gift cards, take from gift cards, it's done. I'm in. And she has multiple call centers. I've seen her advertising multiple. Peter Gutty, Kirti Nagar, and NSP here in Delhi, all near my house. And she admitted that the scam call center is illegal and that I'd be safe from the police there. Incredible. This Priyanka knows what's happening. She's calling back, you know. Namaste. Ji.
Yeah, I'm saying that are you surely going today by Kirti Nagar, no? By today evening?
Yes. And so there we'll go through like the script and all, nah?
No, today they will take your interview.
Oh, interview only. ठीक है. आप वहाँ हैं टुगोर मार्केट में?
नहीं, मैं रिक्रूटमेंट फर्म से हूँ. मेरे पास कंपनी थी, मैंने आपको उसमें रेफर कर.
हाँ, समझ गया. धन्यवाद.
Okay, bye. Best of luck.
Thank you. I'm on my way now. This
so
call
sketchy.
center is located in Tagore Market in Kirti Nagar in
Trump
New
won
Delhi.
Georgia, which is good
And it's
news.
in the basement of a jewelry store, of all places. This one's in a basement. So we're gonna go. We have to be careful because these guys, all night long, they keep coming outside to smoke and to drink tea. That's how they stay awake during the night. And they work the night shift because that's when foreigners are awake. So another sign that they're targeting foreigners as well. And Priyanka kept calling me like, are you there yet for the interview? I just blew her off. Told her I can't make it, sorry. We'll call her back after this.
So scary.
far as I'm going to go in, guys. Okay, so I went in, and two of the workers were arriving just behind me. Whew, my heart's racing. Back to the car now. We're out of there now. I couldn't go inside. There's no way I could go down there. If I had gone down, literally I would have been trapped with two guys just behind me, and even if I did go in at night, I'd be outnumbered completely. We're gonna play this the smart way with a call to Priyanka and some information going to Delhi cybercrime and Delhi police. But let's wait a few days just so they can forget about me, and then I'll give Priyanka that call. It's a couple of weeks later now, and Priyanka is still sending me job opportunities to my WhatsApp. So let's give Priyanka a call and tell her that we're reporting her to all the authorities here in India. All of them. She has no chance now. She will be investigated. Let's give her a call and see what she says.
Hello.
Hi, Miss.
Yes,
Hello?
tell me. Who is this?
Hi, please listen very, very carefully, okay? Do you know who Seju Kuruvilla is?
I'm not. No, I don't know who is.
Acha, so
I mean, who is this?
he's the DCP of your area, and I've reported you to him because I know it's your job to hire scammers. I know you work at NSP for. So I've reported you and your boss to the cyber police, to the CBI, and to the DCP. You got that? Did you understand? She hung up. I was gonna tell her she should keep her hands in the air because they're coming for her. Let's try call her back and tell her. She got the message though. You know that awkward feeling at the end where they don't say anything? They're like, what should I do? Hi Priyanka, you need to keep your hands in the air because the police are coming. Hi Priyanka, are you there?
Yeah,
oh, she hangs up. Alright, so she's got the message. So to my friends in the Indian police, why don't we shut down a few of these HR recruitment companies who specialize in hiring scammers? I've just shown you how easy it is to do. You can also find the scam call centers that way as well. And to everybody else, this takes a lot of work. Jim Browning and I are working to report these scam call centers to the police, and I really, really hope we see some action from them soon. If you guys want to support the work that I do, hit that join button, become a channel member. Thank you guys so much for your support. And as always, Jai Hind.
Oh, my ear. Killing me.
क्या हो रहा है?
फोन निकाल लिया है।
हाँ।
आपका भी निकाल लेगा जी।
हाँ, मुझे मालूम है। चलो ठीक है। You guys know that I like to explore black markets, and today I'm at the very aptly named Chor Bazaar, or Thieves Market, here in Delhi. At this market you can find everything from cameras to tools to clothes at dirt cheap prices. And of course, because it's a thief market, everything's either stolen, damaged, refurbished, or second-hand. You have to know what you're doing when you come to a market like this, because it is so easy to get ripped off. Oh, and of course, counterfeit goods as well. So I'm going to take you around this market. I'll show you what's available. I'll show you how to bargain. We'll check out the food, and yeah, I'll show you how to stay safe at a thieves market like this here in Delhi. And you know, the thing is, you have to be here at 5 a.m. in the morning. That's when this market starts, and this is what I've not seen any other YouTubers do. You've got to get here early because all the good deals are gone by 8 a.m. The thieves have left by then. जी ये कपड़े कितने के हैं?
50 rupees.
50 rupees एक t-shirt.
हाँ एक चीज का 50 rupees.
And this is warm, man. This is warm stuff. So some of the stuff is so cheap here. 50 rupees for a t-shirt that you don't even need to bargain sometimes.
What?
Absolutely incredible.
Can I watch it for your audio? Cause I don't wanna. I can't leave my head and my ears hurting me.
So just take off your headset and just lay down.
Okay.
Okay, princess. Just text me. Try and get some rest. I'm gonna end the stream.